Oh my god, hey! Guys, I'm so angry and I don't want to vlog right now. And they had the nerve at that time to call me and threaten me after I put up that video. There's someone showing up behind you. And I go on his profile. I'm blocked. You're excited about Versace tonight?
I'm not gonna change my morals and my ethics just to give you clout.
Hey guys, so we are at MIRDIF City Center where we usually come to work because you know,
we're just like, we're humble working legends.
we are. Like, you think all of this happens overnight? No. No. You can't build a dynasty or an empire overnight.
If you had a job and career that you cared about, you would know what we're talking about, but you don't.
But you don't, Mimi. Yeah, there's this really cute cafe near 1847 upstairs, so we're gonna go check it out. Well, now you're about to.
Yeah, well, let's check it out. Caution, wet hole.
Big mood. That it's so pretty. It's the cutest thing. The cutest place ever. We're gonna go sit in that corner, or maybe here on this big table. Hi. Coconut milk, your favorite? Guys, Moerz is a big fan of coconut milk. He absolutely loves it.
Anything coconut. I know a lot of, like, coconut is either like you love it or hate it.
Yeah.
I have a friend that despises
Coconut.
Like, even the smell makes him go, But me, I mean,
You're for the people, for the coconut. You were born in a coconut.
in a coconut. I am the coconut.
Oh my god, hey!
You're on the vlog.
Honestly.
What are you doing? Did she get iconic?
Okay, so I'm recording this, but I'm gonna blur every single name out. So just to be clear for the viewers.
Yeah.
This story has no context because I wasn't recording anything that you said up until this very moment.
Okay.
So like,
So yeah, the lies were too much.
the lies were scandalous.
Did they like clock her? Did they
The lies required chemo.
Did they like clock her, call her out, like, or did she expose herself? Oh, okay. Well,
So she created the lie and then she's the one that outed herself. I mean,
that's my face. That's my reaction.
problematic.
That's my reaction.
Like, it's gonna be fun. Also, this place, like Mo was saying, is so cute. Like, it's so new and like, it's like, what? Well, now you see. Yeah. It's a photo, a fantasy.
This whole time. You couldn't see anything.
So Alex said he finishes at 7, so we can go to Versace and meet him there. Guys, this is the song that Mo made for the Avestabe runway show.
And that we never got.
You have to play it because the girls, the management at the club were like,
They don't want slow music.
we don't want anything with an artsy vibe. They want the girls to just be clubbed and ready, you know. No thought process. None. You're excited about Versace tonight?
Look at all this Versace. Yeah. Oh, that's custom made. Donatella, send me that.
Like me, but ain't me and you always busy just like me.
Guys, look at everyone intently studying the menu. No, it's a video. Yeah. Well, the ultimate legend. Guys, so we're done with Versace, and now we're gonna go get food.
Take a picture of me over there.
Yeah, sure. Big food mood. Where? Guys, all these girls are taking pictures, and I'm over it. So dark.
know her vlog? Oh my god. It's like, you have to watch the
Guys, it's a big mood. Honestly. Simplest, chicest mood.
biggest.
The biggest mood. Guys, how pretty is Oscar? Honestly, icon. Supermodel.
Cover girl.
Whole body talk. So we finished doing our vlogger things at the Versace, and now we are gonna go wait for our car because it's a full-on movie. A fantasy.
You can tell the judge I did it. The pussy no cool.
Where are we?
You made me.
We're at, like my American friends like to make fun of me, we're at Miss Wendy's. Why are you laughing? All my American friends would be like, we going to Miss Wendy's. I'm like,
Miss Wendy's.
it is Miss Wendy's.
It's not Miss Wendy's. It's Wendy's. Period.
Well, to you, she's normal Wendy's, but she's Miss Wendy's to me.
Hey.
Exactly.
She's been spitting bars the whole day.
We're respectful. You know, we're respectful for titles and
You
just.
know what? She gives you wings, she gives you burgers, she gives you fries, she gives you cheese, she gives you vegan.
She gives you rice. She gives you steak.
What you call that? Miss Wendy's.
Oh. Okay.
Guys, we're here at the legendary Miss Wendy's. What do you have to say about
How
Miss
you
Wendy's?
doing?
Literally. Be an icon. A Miss Wendy's legend. Miss Wendy's
Miss
needs
Wendy's
to
is
sponsor
here.
him.
Yeah,
Honestly.
literally.
Where's Miss Wendy?
Miss Wendy's is here.
How you doing?
Literally. Weird couple outside Wendy's. Like we never saw each other before. Disgusting. Ugh. See, legendary. Onion rings.
I pay for the extra.
Living our best life. Guys, it is the 31st of December.
It is.
And we're getting ready to head to the desert. You know, very Middle Eastern, very like Arabian Nights, big mood, you know, all about desert vibes. Sandy.
We dropped the bag.
Honestly, the bag secured but dropped.
Yeah.
We're
But it's
on the
still-
way, and we're hoping for no traffic, but you know,
We're glowing tonight.
we simple, ladies, literally.
We humble.
Let me just keep between my legs. Simple, secure, lady. Humbly, right? Secure the bag.
Do you like my glow? Comment down below if you like my glow. If not, then DM me. We can fight in private.
Exactly. Guys, I'm so angry and I don't want to vlog right now, but we've had a good New Year celebration, but we're on the way back home. One of the four wheels that were part of our group just swooshed right by me when I was eating some pasta with a friend. And when I tell you there's sand everywhere right now,
There is sand everywhere.
there's literally sand in my hair, there's sand in my brows.
There's sand on my phone. There's sand in my...
Disgusting.
There is sand in my...
Like, I was so angry, but I don't know anyone from this group. And then another guy from the group started having a meltdown, attacking people, saying like, why aren't you cleaning, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, also me and Mo were amongst a few people that had to pay for this whole thing. So we're like,
Mind you, nobody paid. Nobody. Not Halima, not her auntie.
oh bitch, you think
But
that
only-
house gonna pay for shit?
Of course she won't.
No,
but
of course.
all of us, like the strangers or the ones invited, had to pay. And I'm sitting here like, why are you being selective?
And I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, it's like, if you had told everybody beforehand, that would have been great, but not asking me like last minute to pay, it's like, it's so tacky. I mean, listen, you do you, that works for you, that's great, but either way, no tea, no shade. It's a new year, new possibilities, new chances. There's someone showing up behind you. I didn't even invite him. What a little shit. No, I'm kidding. I did. Oh my god, you're here too?
Yeah,
How are you? Good. Big mood.
I had a feeling.
We had a hug.
His favorite spot.
Sunny, tell me what you just said about how you found God at Gucci.
I didn't find it. I found my glasses. So he said he was looking for them his whole life. And then when he stopped, he found them in the most unholy places.
And then he quoted a statement that referred to God.
He
Honestly.
said, what'd you say? When you need to find God, you can also find God, but these are just glasses. Yeah. So you can achieve anything.
Recanting his statement.
That's every time.
His girlfriend is exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
With life, with men, with everything. True.
That's me when I find good in Chanel. I find God.
Honestly.
Every time.
Guys, so we've decided to do a random barbecue at mine. I don't know how it's gonna work, but big mood. Let's see. Guys, we're buying chicken for this barbecue. Those two are over there looking for pre-mixed chicken. I don't even know if I'm focusing this. They're over there. See Moerz. Yeah, literally. Let's hope they find their pre-mixed chicken. Nope, they're still looking. Meanwhile, mood is everything. Big mood. Big barbecue mood. Woo. The most chilled thing I've done in a while.
Hello. Hey Stars, what's up? I'm outside. Yeah, come out. I'm outside. Alright, cool. Wait for you. Alright, bye.
Hey girl.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's happening? How are you?
Oh my god, I'm kind of irritated.
Hi, what's up?
So I actually just spoke to our bestie Mika.
Yeah. How is she?
I mean, living her life. And we were just talking, and then she tells me that she's actually going to this new Christian Louboutin event, which is happening tomorrow.
Ooh.
And she was like, are you going? And I was like, no, I didn't really receive the invitation.
Why?
Which I have no idea. I find this so weird because, you know, I'm in such great contact and in great relations with, like, the communications director for Louboutin.
We're friends with the Louboutin.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and, like, honestly, I've had no problems with their team. So after I hung up the phone with Mika, I actually dropped the Louboutin team a message, and I was like, can you please tell me about this event and what's happening? So basically, I found out after I dropped them a message that Louboutin is partnering with a PR company here for this event because it's a large-scale event.
Yeah, because they're bringing like,
Christian, himself. So they're partnering with the PR agency because the Louboutin team here is pretty small and they need help, you know, handling the event. And then I was like, oh, okay, which agency is it? Lo and behold, guess which fantastic, fabulous Dubai-based PR agency.
Which one?
Remember when I burned that Givenchy bag?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
handles. Okay.
Yeah. So they're the ones that handle, you know, they handle Givenchy and they handle a lot of other luxury brands. And
they mishandled the whole Givenchy thing.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, they did. And they had the nerve at that time to call me and threaten me after I put up that video. And they tried to get me to take it on, not just like an employee, but like one of the founders. Yeah, they called me and they tried to tell me that I can't really slander their name and that I need to take it down. And
that's not slander. That's a review.
Exactly. And I genuinely asked him on the phone. I was like, I mean, I'm not going to mention any names right now, but I was like, are you threatening me? And then this person was like, no, we're not threatening you. We're just telling you, you know, because we handle Givenchy in the region and this event wasn't handled by us. So basically they were trying to put the blame on somebody else. And when I met the other girl who handled the event at the time, she was kind of trying to deflect blame as well, and she didn't know that they had put the blame on her. So it's like one big mess, and I'm just like, I'm so over these PR agencies thinking that they have so much control over, like,
they own you just because, you know, they gave you an invite or gave you a freaking shoe. Like, I'm not gonna change my morals and my ethics for just to give you clout.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry, but like, stay in your lane. Like, you are doing a job. The premise of your entire job is to try and, bless you, is to try and maintain like relationships with people. So if you're not able to do that, how are you in this position? How are you managing a luxury brand? And imagine the small-mindedness, the pettiness to leave me out of this event.
What the
after
fuck?
all these years, like after all these like seasons, to do that is just really spiteful, and it honestly just made me laugh. Like, it made me laugh so hard, because I also asked one of our friends if he could get me like footage of the event, and he was like, oh, you know, I don't really want to get into their bad book.
What? So they don't even want to associate with you? Like, what?
Yeah, like, it's so funny. I'm like, oh wow, so you are so afraid of this agency that you don't want to get me any content for it. But I was thinking, you know what, sweetie? 90% of the crowd there can't even afford Louboutin. So first of all, suck it. Second of all, it's like, I'll buy my own shit. I'll do my own reviews. Like, an agency can only have that kind of power over you if they endorse you, or if they're giving you free stuff, or if they're giving you invitations. And you know what? The reality is, if you can afford to go to the store and buy your own shoes, you can always do your own review, and you don't need a PR agency to tell you what's what.
And my issue is with a lot of the agencies, PR agencies, especially here in the region.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. It's like
multiple
the people
times.
who can afford it are being given it for free.
Yeah.
And the people who could gain so much by getting a free shoe or a bag, like, they will cherish that thing. They will promote it regardless of, like, whether it costs a lot or like, you know, people put so much value on who you are as a person, and that's not what's important. What's important is like my perspective, my creativity, the new things I bring that none of these same old Kylie Jenner bitch can't bring you. You know what I mean? And that's like, people are losing the drive and motivation because of these stupid PRs. They keep pushing their agendas onto us. It's like, what are you doing, sweetie?
And what's amazing is they really think they're like the gatekeepers of these brands. They really think no end of themselves, from fashion forward to even recently Adidas, the PR girl I was dealing with. When I called her to request why she's not responding to my emails, and why, for example, I get product updates, press releases for new product launches, but I don't get event invitations from them. And I finally called her to follow up with it, and this woman thought I was calling her to ask for free stuff, and she had the nerve to say, sorry, you know, we just got done with Soul DXB and we just don't have any free stuff to give out. I was like, excuse me, I'm not calling you for free stuff. I was like, you can keep it. Like, I don't need any free stuff from you.
Keep that shit.
Keep it to yourself.
Bitch, Adidas, I'll buy my own. I'll buy you out.
Literally. And I was just like, please send me the press releases. Thank you. And she's like, yes, we will. We're so sorry. We've been busy with the holiday season. Then she responded to my email, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. We've been busy with the holiday season, and I will get back to you ASAP. Even though it must be so difficult to like send a press release over, you know, because it takes you 3 days to send over a press release. Keep in mind, my boss would have hounded me if I didn't send over a press release or something that a brand requested in less than like an hour. 1. 2, when she sent me that email, I sent her a message back saying, I can understand, as a lot of companies are celebrating the holidays, including Chanel. But Chanel is on top of their shit. Unlike Adidas over here thinking, I mean, but see, it's the PR people. It's like they really and they're like, you know, the difference in attitude that they have towards people who have a certain following, or they see, you know, attending certain luxury events, or just the overall professionalism is seriously lacking, and it makes me laugh. It genuinely makes me laugh. First of all, not only that I was threatened by this agency, but now that they're blacklisting me from these events. And what's so funny, you were there with me when I met the communications director, right?
Exactly.
Which we did not record because we were at her, like, you know, we were with her. I didn't want to record this, and I don't want to, you know, include anybody else in this conversation. But I specifically told her about this entire thing, and she apologized, and she said, I'm so sorry, I didn't know about that. Because genuinely, like,
No, because the PRs, like, they communicate within themselves.
Yeah.
The brand only gets the report cards.
Yeah.
They only get like, oh, we made so
Yeah,
this much,
exactly. Or we got this much
exposure.
influencer engagement, or like, you know, we were
Exactly.
featured
Or
in this many magazines.
They only care about the numbers,
Yeah.
but they don't understand that there's people behind those numbers.
Yeah.
It's not just, you know, one press release at GQ or Vogue and
Yeah.
like you think that that's the end all be all. Like, no.
Exactly.
You have so many people out here who can give you so much freshness, like, you know what I mean, to your brand.
And authenticity.
Yeah.
I just, you know what, I think also for anybody who's in this industry, for anybody who's trying to break into it, it's like, have your own point of view, because these agencies should not be out here controlling you. By the way, I had this conversation with a few people on my birthday, and a lot of them were afraid to even talk on camera.
Yeah.
That is how this entire industry operates. It's really just kind of scaring people into making them believe that they will be cut out of opportunities if they say the wrong thing against a specific agency. And I'm here to tell you right now that nobody has the right to do that to you.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We know so many people, and I'm sure all of you who are trying to break into the industry know people as well. There's no way they can keep you from talking about a specific product as long as you talk about it in the right way and with professionalism. And I think that,
And trust me, no amount of money in the world can give you integrity, can bring back your integrity or morals or how people view you after what's done is done. Like, don't think that we don't see or know those people that sell us the fit tees, the fake products. They always love this, they love that, but they're scared to. Don't trust those people. And don't be those people, because trust me, like, they're rolling around in all this money and they're scamming so many people, and it's like, it's unfair. It's
exactly.
unfair.
And some of them can't even, again, let's be real, some of these girls who are posting these things, it's not real because you can't afford it. Don't post things you can't afford, because it makes kids or whoever is following you feel like they're not doing something right because they can't afford the same things. I mean, I think at some point we've all been given like one or two things that are free, but I don't think they've ever crossed the price point of what we genuinely buy ourselves. Like, we're not talking about, I didn't get a free Birkin and post it on my, like, you know, these girls and guys are out here posting shoes and bags that they perhaps don't necessarily have the funds to buy. You need to tell people and be honest, because you are creating this kind of lack or like a lower sense of self-esteem to the younger generation.
And I feel like a lot of these influencers and people who do have a platform, they don't understand that a lot of their fans are kids. Or like a younger audience. Okay, maybe even like teen or like, you know, high school, university people who are struggling, who can't afford this lifestyle. So unless you're living it, and that's your lifestyle, and you're like fancy, bougie, all that, do your thing. But for the people who are trying to fake it, like, you literally have nothing to gain by trying to fake this personality or fake this like life you're living. Like, sweetie, we all know how you live. You know, just because you post a picture with your Fendi bag doesn't mean you're not driving a Camry. Like, we know you, sis. We see you. We know your credit score. You know.
No, I feel like it's all connected to this giant circle, this mess that these agencies have created, and they've made it such a competitive thing between people in this industry as well. And I feel like it's time, like it's 2020, it's time you step out and it's time you create something that's authentic, because believe me, I don't care if I never get invited to an event from this agency. They can keep all their brands over there and leave me right over here. I am pretty sure they have a lot of things to say about me, and they can say whatever they want to say. I genuinely don't care, because at the end of the day, I have my bag secure, my funds secure, my lifestyle secure. Like, you know, we're secure. Like, I mean, at this point, there's nothing they can really like say or do to me.
You don't owe anything to the world. They need you. You don't need them. Listen, however much they're paying you, I'll pay you, sweetie. Don't support that fit tea. Like, don't be out here promoting brands that are probably don't give two shits about you. Like, work with the things you believe in and the things you trust. And trust me, to the people that love you, they love you for you.
Exactly.
And the people that support you, they don't care whether you're over here promoting these brands or not. They support you because they like who you are as a person. So stop trying to fake a life. Stop trying to kiss up to brands. and stop trying to please everyone, because you're never gonna please everyone.
Exactly.
Sweetie.
Also, I
Susan,
have to
you're
say
not.
that dealing with high-end, like actual luxury brands, like global brands, dealing with Chanel and Dior during my time working for a local magazine, I have to say that the best experience that I had was from the Louboutin team, directly, and with Chanel. Chanel, incredible. Like the accuracy, the swiftness, the methods in which they deal with people is immaculate. You don't feel like they're looking down on you. You never feel like there's any kind of condescending behavior. It is so professional, and it is like here, like that is what you should aspire to. Not playing petty games with people and not trying to remind people that you are something, because genuinely nobody cares. Literally no one cares, and it'll come back to you, because at the end of the day you do not represent this brand. You've been hired by this brand to represent them, so remember that. Okay, I want to go to City Walk.
Let's go to City Walk.
We're gonna go to City Walk, live our best life without freebies.
Let's shut up. Playtown. Okay, sweetie, let me take you here. You can be anything, like Barbie said.
Oh my god, Barbie on the horse. No Barbie in the house. No Barbie in the pool.
Barbie are you? If you were a Barbie.
Black Barbie. Why are you laughing, huh? We just walked into the prayer room. Like it
Did you feel the spirit?
I smelt the spirit, honestly. I couldn't, I genuinely, on a good day, I can't take the spirit. Of course you would. Oh my god, all this Fendi. Guys, I love these. How gorgeous. Stunning. They're only 1,000. You're what? The new skinniest waist in town. What do you have in your bag?
Fish and chips.
Yum! I
Fish and
love
chips.
London fish and chips. They really give it to you, right?
How about getting it this year?
Guys, for me, this baked potato, honestly, the lady who made it, artisanal, artist,
She made it with love.
right? Giambattista could never.
Never.
Ask Moerz if, like, you think some people, like, hate me after they watch my vlog, and Moerz was just like,
I said I hate you anyways, but I still watch your vlogs, so.
guys, so, with Trio, she's finally taken me to her favorite coffee shop, which is the Point.
No, well, the cafe is called Icons.
Oh, sorry, the cafe is called Icons, but it's at the Point. She's been going on about this for the longest time, and you know what? When somebody talks about something so much, you really do have to invest your time and just figure out what they mean. You know, maybe she's delusional, or maybe it's actually nice. Like, who knows? I guess this is the purpose of today's vlog. Guys, so you keep your eyes on the road, but what you all missed was me and Shreya were talking about problematic ex-friends, or current friends in your case. Well, not really, but you know.
I would say ex-friends.
And blocking people. And you guys know that, like, I personally don't believe in blocking people as well, and I think Shreya just said the same
I don't
thing.
believe in it either.
I do think that there are special cases that, like, really do not want in your life. I mean, I think there are, like, 2 people in my life that I still, to this day, I have blocked. One of them is this guy that made, like, a video about me, which is so funny and ironic, but his video was more like a bashing video. And I still don't talk to him, and I don't wish him any harm, but, like, I just don't talk to him. But, yeah, I mean, blocking people is just an interesting topic. It's an interesting subject. Speaking of which, so I was just talking to another one of my friends recently, and I was saying how I don't have any of my, like, my past exes blocked. Like,
Yeah.
I still maintain like a channel of communication with them, even though like some of them weren't like the best people, and you know, it was tough. But recently I was talking to this guy from my past, and like, you know, we remained close even though we had like a massive like ups and downs, and all my friends were involved and blah 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 blah, and I was there for him through like thick and thin. And then I finally like ended communication with him, and then we picked up, we started talking again, and you know, everything was going well until he tells me that he's met this girl,
Right.
and you know, they're gonna go away on holiday together. And I was like, great. I was really happy for him, because if he chooses to identify as, you know, like, that's great.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna contest that. More power to him. I'm happy for him. And he basically tells me he's going on holiday, and then I'm like, cool. And then we were supposed to Skype, but I fell asleep. And then after that, you know, my birthday happens, Christmas comes around, no word from him. I sent him a message saying, hey, it doesn't get delivered on WhatsApp. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe he's on holiday, whatever.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have service.
Yeah. Then I sent him another message saying, hey, are you alive? No response. It's not been delivered. And I sent him a text, and I was like, hey, are you still on your, like, is this your same number?
Yeah.
No response. And I sent a text
did
the
it
third
deliver?
time.
Did
The
it
third
deliver?
time I sent a text message, not a WhatsApp.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean,
Okay, yeah, that would have delivered
Yeah.
regardless.
So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I just dropped it, because I was like, you
Yeah.
know what? If people are busy, they're busy, and when they make the time, they'll get back to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. But then I went on Instagram a week later, and he's uploaded 3 pictures from his holiday destination. So I liked one of the pictures, so I'm not following him. So I
Yeah.
liked one of the pictures, and I messaged him saying, oh, sending you New Year's wishes. I'm glad your plane didn't go down or anything, you know? Like, I mean, it's like we had that kind of humor with each other. Like, you know, it's like whatever. And then, you know what this, like, okay, this could be a coincidence, but let me tell you what this looks like.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon when I'm talking to Mo, I'm like on Instagram, and then I go back onto his profile.
Yeah.
His profile's been switched to private. So, is that a coincidence or is it not? It could be,
Oh
it
my
could be, but wait for it. So
Okay.
3 days later, I was on Instagram again, living my best life, you know, chain smoking my life away. And then I go on his profile, I'm blocked. I've been like, literally, these boys are crazy. I legitimately did nothing. I have nothing going on with this person. I am not trying to take anyone's man. Like, I have no idea what's happening. Like, I had nothing going on with this person. Like, why the hell has he blocked me? I mean, or is it this girl that he's seeing? This girl that he's known for 1 month, by the way. Has she blocked me? Like, I'm so confused. Like,
I can't. Oh, this is too hilarious.
the one day that I don't wear a giant jacket, it's like cold. Yeah.
You'll see, it has a view of the mountains.
So pretty. Shreya's favorite coffee shop, Icons, where all the icons come to for coffee. I'm in big mood. Let's see what's in store. I actually love it. Oh, it's so pretty. What a great view. Guys, the view at this place is amazing. So Shreya was actually right. It's a good one. It's a good thing.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I was gonna fall. Flat on my face.